Today we're covering basically kind of piggybacking off yesterday's topic a bit. And that's like this procrastination problem that guys are having and the potential of, having basically like a golden ticket handed to you. So I guess I'm going to actually just start reading that. I haven't posted this up on school, so there's nothing to read along with, but I'll just read it out loud right here and then let's discuss. Look around you. What do you see? It's a world full of opportunity and a bunch of lazy-ass men letting it all slip through their fingers. It's like watching a slow-motion train wreck day in and day out. These guys, they're handed golden tickets left and right. And what do? They crumple them up and toss them in the trash like yesterday's newspaper. It's enough to make you want to grab these idiots by the collar and shake some sense into them. But you can't, because at the end of the day, it's their life they're pissing away, not yours. Still, it's hard not to feel a mix of frustration and pity watching it all go down. Let me paint you a picture. You've got this guy, let's call him Joe Average. Joe's in his mid to late 20s, decent job, nothing special. One day his boss comes in with an opportunity to lead a new project. It's a chance to prove himself, to climb the ladder, to make some real fucking impact. What does Joe do? He hesitates. He makes excuses. I don't know if I'm ready, he says. Maybe someone else would be better suited. And just like that, the opportunity is gone, handed to someone else who had the balls to say yes. It's not just in their careers either. It's everywhere. Relationships, personal growth, finances, you name it. They're dropping the ball. It's like they're allergic to success or something. Afraid of it maybe. Because success means responsibility. And God forbid these man-children actually have to step up and take charge of their lives. The real kicker, they're not even happy with their mediocrity. You see it in their eyes, that glimmer of discontent, that nagging feeling that they could be doing more, being more. But instead of using that feeling as fuel to light a fire under their ass, they drown it in beer, bury it in the mindset or in mindless entertainment. Or worst of all, they start blaming everyone else for their shortcomings. It's a fucking epidemic of mediocrity, and it's spreading faster than you can say wasted potential. These guys are so caught up in their comfort zones, so afraid of failure, that they've forgotten what it means to really live. They're existing, sure, but living? Nah, that requires effort, risk, and the possibility of falling flat on your face. And heaven forbid they experience a little discomfort. You want to know what really grinds my gears? It's the excuses. Oh, the endless parade of bullshit excuses. I'm too busy. Too busy doing what? Binge watching the latest mind-numbing series on Netflix? Or I'm not qualified. And you think successful people come out of the womb qualified? They learn, they adapt, they figure it out as they go. It's not the right time. Newsflash, dipshit, it's never the right time. You make it the right time by seizing the fucking opportunity when it presents itself. But no, it's easier to make excuses. It's easier to procrastinate, to put things off until tomorrow, next week, next year, as if opportunities are like buses. Miss one and another one will come along in a few minutes. Spoiler alert, life doesn't work that way. Those golden tickets, they're rare, they're precious, and every time you let one slip through your fingers, you're not just failing yourself, you're robbing the world of what you could have become, what you could have achieved. It's not like these guys don't have dreams, they do. They've got big dreams, grand ambitions, but dreams without action are just fantasies. And that's what too many men are living in, a fantasy world where someday, somehow, their dreams will magically come true, without them having to lift a finger or take a risk. You want to know what separates the men from the boys? It's not age. It's not money. It's not even natural talent. It's the willingness to seize opportunities, to take risks, to put in the fucking work. It's the ability to look fear in the eye and say, not today, asshole. I've got shit to do. But these guys, they're not, or they're letting fear run the show. Fear of failure, fear of success, fear of change. They're so paralyzed by what might go wrong that they can't even see what could go right. And so they stay stuck, treading water in the kiddie pool of life, while the real players are out there riding the waves, catching the big ones, wiping out sometimes, but always getting back up and paddling out for more. It's a mindset thing, really. These opportunity wasters, these procrastinators, these settlers for mediocrity, they've got a scarcity mindset. They think there's not enough to go around, that success today is a limited resource. So instead of going after what they want, they convince themselves they don't really want it anyway. It's safer that way, isn't it? Can't fail if you don't try. But here's the thing. Life doesn't reward playing it safe. Life rewards the bold, the brave, the ones willing to put themselves out there. You think any great achievement in history came from someone playing it safe? It came from people who were willing to take risks, seize opportunities, and push beyond their comfort zones. And let's talk about comfort zones for a second. It's not comfortable. It's stagnant. It's a slow death of spirit. But these guys, they're so afraid of discomfort or the discomfort of growth that they'll settle for the discomfort of regret. They'll look back on their lives one day and wonder, what if? What if I had taken that chance? What if I pushed myself harder? What if I hadn't been so goddamn lazy? It's not just about personal success either. It's about impact. Every time one of these guys lets an opportunity slip away, it's not just affecting them. It's affecting everyone around them, their families, their communities, the world at large. Because who knows what they could have achieved if they had just stepped up, if they have just said yes instead of no, if they had chosen action over inaction. But no, they're too busy being realistic, too busy playing it safe, too busy selling for good enough, as if good enough has ever changed the world, as if good enough has ever pushed humanity forward, as if good enough is anything other than a comforting lie we tell ourselves to justify our own mediocrity. You want to know what's really fucked up? Some of these guys, they have real talent, man, real potential. You could see it clear as day. But potential without action is like a sports car without gas. All show, no go. And that's what too many men have become. All potential, no performance. All talk, no action. All dreams, no reality. It's time for a wake-up call. Time to realize that life isn't a dress rehearsal. You don't get a do-over. This is it. This is your one shot. And every day you spend procrastinating, every opportunity you let slip away, every moment you settle for mediocrity, that's a day, an opportunity, a moment you'll never get back. So what's it going to be? Are you going to keep making excuses, keep letting fear call the shots, keep settling for less than you're capable of? Or are you going to step up and start seizing these opportunities, start pushing past your comfort zone, start living up to that potential? Because here's the truth. The world doesn't owe you shit. Success isn't going to fall into your lap. Opportunities aren't going to wait around for you to feel ready. You've got to go out there and grab them. You have to be willing to fail, to look stupid, to fall flat on your face, because that's how you learn and that's how you grow. That's how you become the kind of man who doesn't just dream about success, but eventually achieves it. It's not easy. It's not comfortable, but nothing worth having ever is. So the next time an opportunity comes knocking, what are you going to do? Are you going to hide behind your excuses, your fears, your comfort zone? Or are you going to open that fucking door and step into the unknown? The choice is yours. But remember this, every time you choose comfort over growth, safety over risk, mediocrity over excellence, you're not just letting an opportunity slip away, you're letting yourself slip away. And that is the biggest waste of all. So I'll open the floor to you guys.